Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 皆様おはようございます。Welcome to the 12th installment of お国自慢 I love my hometown. 皆さんこんばんは。ホストのマス渡辺です。どうぞよろしくお願いします。I'm Mas Watanabe, one of the hosts of this event. And today we have a presentation on Yamagata Prefecture, Yamagata Ken, up in the Tohoku area, just north of Tokyo in Japan. And we have two students who will be doing a presentation. And they both have ties with Vancouver, which they'll explain in their presentation. And we also found out that they are senpai kohai from the same high school. 同じ高校の先輩後輩だったらしいです。And for this event, they have some great video presentation, and there will be lots of time to ask questions if you would like. And we're also trying something a little bit new. I usually help them with the presentation, but this time I'm going to ask somebody a little bit younger, shall we say, maybe a little bit ojisan, too much of an ojisan to have a chat with them. So I'm going to ask Taro, who is also from the Tohoku area, to help lead the discussion and the presentation. So can I pass the microphone over to Taro?
Sure. Okay, thank you, Mas-san. Mas-san, ご紹介とオープニングありがとうございます。Hello, everyone, or should I say aloha, everyone, because I happen to be in Hawaii right now. Welcome to the special Okuni Jiman event featuring Yamagata Ken. My name is Taro Whitred. I'm the director of the Japan-Canada Chamber of Commerce, and I'm also doing the MC for today's event from Hawaii. Let me briefly show you where I am. This view, this is a Waikiki beach. And I'm doing this from my hotel room right now. Okay, so let me briefly introduce the speakers for today's presentation. Our main speaker will be Azusa Nakagawa, who is a high school student currently residing in Yamagata. I first met her, I think it was like several months ago, when she first applied for the language program at the college that I work for in Vancouver. So it was the program in Vancouver she attended from Japan remotely using her spring break. It was crazy because in Vancouver, the program was not designed for Japan time zone. So it was like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. in Japan time that she had to start participating in the program. Yet she was still one of the most motivated and energetic students that all our staffs were just so impressed by her attitude and motivation. She wanted to do this presentation on her hometown, and here we are today. We're doing this presentation for her. Today, she'll be giving you a very beautiful tour of Yamagata Prefecture, so please look forward to it. We also have a second special speaker doing a presentation during Azusa's presentation. Her name is Yu-Chen Ko. She happened to be a graduate student of the same high school Azusa is attending in Yamagata. She's currently the CEO of the nonprofit organization Belong. She'll be talking about Yamagata through her unique background and experience, and also talk about the activities that she does through her organization. All right, so if you have any questions during the presentation, feel free to use the chat feature. チャットのフィーチャーを使って、プレゼンテーション中、いつでも、質問を書いてください。Anytime during the presentation, if you have a question, feel free to use the chat feature and ask. Okay? One of our organizers may be able to answer a question right away through the chat feature, or if not, we have a Q&A section at the end of this event. We will use that time to answer all your questions. All right, without further ado, let me introduce the main presenter of today's event, あずさ中川。あずささん、それではプレゼンの方、よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。渡辺さん、太郎さん、ありがとうございます。Hi everyone. 皆さん、こんにちは。Thank you for joining us today. 今日はご参加誠にありがとうございます。I'm gonna share my screen. Yes. First, let me introduce myself. はじめに自己紹介をさせていただきます。My name is あずさ中川。私の名前は中川あずさと申します。I'm 17 years old and I go to high school named 米沢工場館。米沢工場館高校に通っている17歳です。2 months ago, I studied abroad online for 3 weeks at the language school Silk in Vancouver. That's how I was introduced to today's wonderful opportunity. I made a short video about myself, so please take a look. K さん、お願いします。
Self-introduction.
As I mentioned in the video, one day I hope to be a tour guide who can share Japanese charm with visitors from around the world. ビデオでも、記載しましたが、私は将来、日本の魅力を世界に発信できるツアーガイドになりたいです。I will do my best today. I will do my best to give you all the best Yamagata virtual tour today. 今日は皆さんに最高の山形ツアーをお届けできるように精一杯頑張ります。よろしくお願いします。And before we begin the Yamagata tour, I have 3 requests for everyone. First, please set your device to mute during the tour. Second, if you have any question or comment, post them in the chat at any time. English, either English or Japanese is fine. 英語でも日本語でもどちらでも構いません。And the last request, please relax, take it easy, and enjoy the Yamagata virtual tour. Let's get started. Yamagata is located in the northern region with a population of about 1 million. It has an area of approximately 9,325 square kilometers and is shaped like a profile. Yeah, and the prefectural capital is Yamagata City. Here is the most standard access from Vancouver. After enjoying our 9-hour air trip from Vancouver International Airport to Narita Airport, you can arrive at the Tokyo station in about 1 hour by using an express train named Narita Express or bus. After that, you can come to Yonezawa Station, the entrance to Yamagata, by bullet train in about 2 hours. Yamagata is known for its cherries that sparkle like jewels, and it produces 70% of Japan's cherries. The Sato Nishiki variety is known as the red jewel, has a firm yet soft texture. And what a surprise! A single piece of Yamagata's Sato Nishiki can cost more than 10,000 yen or $100. Cherries are in season now, and I would like to eat them here today. 今、さくらんぼはちょうど季節旬なので、今日はこのさくらんぼを食べたいと思います。見えますか？ Very beautiful red. めっちゃ綺麗な赤です。それでは食べたいと思います。いただきます。 Mm. Mm. Very delicious. Mm. It tastes sweet and sour. Sorry. It tastes sweet and sour and very tastes good. Like, yeah, another one. Mm. Mm. The texture that pops is also good. Yeah, very, very nice. The size is little small and the size so perfect. So you can eat as much as you want. Yeah, please wait a minute. Yes. ルクシアン、ありがとうございます。ごちそうさまでした。Yeah, very, very good. So, and you can try chili picking in Yamagata. So if you visit Yamagata from late May to June, please try it. Yeah, and next. Another famous Yamagata food is imoni. What is imoni? It is a popular autumn dish in Yamagata, and it is packed with seasonal ingredients. There are various theories about history of imoni. The most impressional theory is that during the Edo period, and local taro and pork brought to the riverbank. At the time, pork was added to the ingredients of imoni, the northern part where the pig farming industry was flourishing, and beef was added to the ingredients of imoni in the southern part where beef livestock flourished. Miso goes well with pork and soy sauce goes well with beef. That was trigger and the taste of Yamagata changed from north to south. Yeah, and our Imoni festival is Japan's biggest and take place every September. The festival features a massive 6-meter wide cartoon big enough to serve 30,000 guests. Yamagata citizens gather on the riverbank in the fall and hold an Imoni party with friends or relatives. I will introduce a video of how to make Imoni and state of the Imoni party. ケイさん、動画よろしくお願いします。
Hi everyone! It is going to be windy and rainy today, so we are having our Imoni party in our yard instead of on the riverbank. The ingredients for Imoni are taro, Japanese white radish, green onion, konnyaku, tofu, and mushrooms such as maitake and shimeji. And since we live in the southern part of Yamagata, we use beef and soy sauce. What is this beetroot curry and udon? Well, I hope you are all looking forward to them.
味なしみるようにこんにゃくは手でちぎった方が美味しいんですよ。
Cut vegetables and mushrooms. As a side note, I, as sir, don't like mushrooms very much. My dog seems to feel good in the worms. In the meantime, we enjoyed roasted marshmallows.
ちょっとすごいほら。これどうやるの？火のところに近づけて焼いて。これどかの？これね焼くの。はい。はい。やりました。わあ。
こびてる。
うわうわうわ美味しいです。
Add soy sauce, tasting it, then simmer mushrooms and beef. お肉。肉肉。Finally, add the green onion. Simmer for a bit. And done!
いただきます。
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 じいさんもカメラに向かって言わないです。今食べます。
はーい。
中はホクホク。
熱い。
熱い。
肉は
肉も美味しい。
美味しい？ This is where the ritualed curry and udon I showed you first come into play. At Imoni party, it is common to make curry udon using the leftover soup and ingredients from Imoni. I love this curry udon so much.
Ah, ありがとうございます。Everyone, please try money in autumn. It will warm your heart and body. Yes. Next. Yeah. Yamagata has 4 regions. Shonai, Mogami, Murayama, Okitama. And I recommend at first sport from each. In Shonai, you can go to Kamo Aquarium. It has won a Guinness World Record for its display of over 50 varieties of jellyfish. The fascinating swaying of their translucent creatures in the water is magical. The colorfully illuminated jellyfish gives visitors the impression of being in a fantasy land. You can also enjoy jellyfish-infused ice cream and beverages. If you visit Mogami, you must not miss going down the Mogami River by boat. It is one of the 3 most rapid rivers in Japan and the longest river in Japan that flows through only one prefecture. Moreover, it is famous throughout Japan for being in a poem by a great hiker master, Basho Matsuo. He composed this during a boat journey, portraying the rapid flow of Mogami River after the like Samidare o atsumete hayashi Mogami gawa. Let yourself be in the flow of the Mogami and enjoy the natural scenery from the boat while having a delicious feast in any of the 4 seasons. In winter, there is also a kotatsu boat service, so you can stay warm. In Murayama, you can visit Rishakuji Temple, also known as Yamadera. The entire mountain with its strange formation is a place of aesthetic place and face. And 1,015 steps from the trailhead to the Okuno-in Temple and Daibutsuden Hall take about 1 hour to reach. It is also well known that Basho Matsuo left his famous poem, Shizuke-saya, Iwa ni shimiru semi no koe, in his travelogue Okuno Hosomichi. It means penetrating the rock of a cicada's cry. Located not far from the trailhead, the Komponchudo Hall is believed to be the oldest beechwood wooden building in Japan. At the end of the long trail, the Godaido Hall, which is evocative of a traditional Japanese traditional performance stage, offers a panoramic view of the countryside. Yeah, one of the most famous tourist spots in Okitama is Matsugasaki Park, located on the grounds of the former Yonezawa Castle. I just visited the place and took a video. Please take a look. 皆さん、お願いします。
We're here at Yonezawa Castle ruins, also known as Matsugasaki Park. It is a site of Yonezawa Castle, which existed from the 13th to the 19th century and was ruled by the Nagai, Date, Gamo, and Uesugi clans over a period of 700 years. Because of the facilities and exhibits associated with the Uesugi clan, the park is known to locals as Uesugi Park. The park has shrines dedicated to two Uesugi family graves, a museum and treasury that displays valuable materials related to the Uesugi family, and a theater where various performances are held. Here are the two great men of the Uesugi family I just told you about. The first is famous for being named by US President John F. Kennedy when he was asked who was the most respected politician in Japan. His name is Yozan Uesugi. He is famous for saying, "If you do it, it will come true. If you don't do it, nothing will come true." He is known as a frugal man who restored the Uesugi clan, which was in the red at the time, to profitability. The second is Kenshin Uesugi, who is regarded as the most powerful military commander in the Warring States period. He fought 70 battles in his life, losing only twice. Kenshin is enshrined in the main shrine of the Uesugi Park. This shrine is a power spot that is said to bring good fortune, fulfillment of wishes, academic success, and prosperous business in honor of his strengths. You can also enjoy the traditional garden. It is very relaxing. Mama. We found a coffee shop named Nagomi Tei.
着物甲冑忍者忍者いいね
ね、コスプレだよね、もう。すげえ。意外としかも安い。
You can enjoy various flavors of gelato, miso, Yamagata brown rice named Tsuyahime, Hoji tea, people leaf aralia, green tea, chocolate, soy sauce flavor.
ママは
ウコミジェラートです。
私が殿様からのご褒美です。 なんか抹茶ジェラートかな、下は。抹茶ジェラートだよね。
抹茶だね。
抹茶ですね。美味しそう。なんかね、上はめっちゃ甘くて、下の抹茶が結構ほろ苦いから、めっちゃね、なんつうの、二重で楽しめる。
そうですか。よかったっすね。美味しい。ほんのりおこぎの味がする。
うこぎって何ですか？
うこぎというのはお家の周りに生えてる生垣の木の葉っぱです。
生垣？
そうです。
へえ。
氷山が質素倹約するためにうちの周りにこのうこぎの生垣を植えて、その葉っぱを摘んで、ご飯に混ぜたり、天ぷらにしたりおひたしにしたり、そうやって食べたらしいです。
へえ。なんかその葉っぱ感はしないの？すごい生臭さとか。へえ。
These are the Aralia seeds. Actually, a festival will be held here a week later. Please enjoy the new atmosphere of Uesugi Park. Here it comes. I'm excited because it's been almost 2 years since I've been to one of these festivals. This Uesugi festival is the first time in 3 years. Oh, what wonderful costumes! You can take pictures with generals of the Uesugi family. The one of the far right is Kenshin. On a different day, you can see an authentic reenactment of the Battle of Kawanakajima, known as the greatest battle in the history of the Warring States period between the Takeda and Uesugi armies, up close and personal. If you apply in advance, you can even participate in the battle as an armored warrior. The atmosphere of the road leading to Uesugi train has changed since I was here last week. I'm kind of hungry, and since I'm here, I'm going to go shop at the stalls.
あ、一つ。はい。
ありがとうございます。左からどんどん焼き、玉こんにゃく、米沢牛の串焼きです。美味しそう。全部山形県のソウルフードって言って、ソウルフード B 級グルメでめっちゃ美味しいです。
どうですか、どんどん焼きのチーズ入りどんどん焼き。もちもちなの？
なんか家で作るとチーズ入れないじゃん。だから、まあ、家で作っても結構もちもちなんだけど、チーズ入れるとね、
もっともちもち？
かなりここのもちもちする。
美味しそうですね。
どう？
ぷりぷり。
プリプリ？からし。つけすぎだよ、からし。
And the star of today's festival is this song. Yes, Hanagasa On. Hanagasa On is a folk song from Yamagata. The word Hanagasa comes from the hats they carry when they dancing. The flowers attached to the hat is a flower, the flower of Yamagata. In Japanese, it is called benibana. In Yamagata, benibana used for red dye has been widely cultivated since ancient times. In recent years, its history and traditions have been recognized and it has been registered as a Japanese nationally important agricultural heritage systems. Yamagata is also in the process of applying to globally important agricultural heritage systems. A documentary film has been released highlighting people who love Benibana and contribute to its development. The title of the film is Benibana no Moribito. The film has not yet been translated into English, but they hope to do so soon and share it with the world. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a movie trailer with English subtitles.
「山形の出羽地区七浦に嫁いでから約60年。伊佐さんは今ではほとんど見ることのない素手による手摘みで紅花の収穫を行っています。
300花に対してね、今日も生育最適だな、今日いっぱいあるなって。
発色を確かめながら時間をかけて丁寧に染めていきます。
6時間8時間っていう感じでゆっくりもう染めていく。
紅花だけ異常に堅牢度低いんですよ。オールスターキャストに入れちゃってるのはなぜかというと、もう間違いなく色がいいから。
いろんなアプローチの仕方で紅紅を読んできてるんですよ。
横山火山っていうのは京都四条派の絵描きであると。日本の宝ですよ。
はるか昔、長い旅をしてたどり着いた紅花のストーリー。ぜひご覧ください。
I also watched the movie and the stage greeting. I had a chance to talk with Mr. Kazuhiko Nite, who was also in the movie about the history of Benibana and Benibana dyeing.
いわゆる中東の方、ああいうもう砂漠みたいなところ、そこの在来種のものがシルクロードをこうずっと伝わって、で3世紀に紅花が日本で加工されて染色されて化粧の紅も作られてっていうことをしてたわけ。山形で紅花を作る栽培されて、その品質がとても良かったね。いわゆる最上川の川沿いとかそういうところっていうのは肥沃な土地で、朝霧がかかってでいい紅花がこう作られる。
In Yamagata, Benibana was cultivated and made into benimochi, which were transported to Kyoto by ship. Benimochi is made by glassing benibana, fermenting it, rolling it, stretching it flat, and drying it. Benibana was so expensive that it was said to be as valuable as gold. Therefore, benibana merchants in Yamagata were quite wealthy.
山形にずっとその室町あたりから記録としては残ってて栽培されていって、それで江戸時代に一番生産量が多くなったんですね。
However, in the Meiji period, chemical dyes were imported from overseas, and the demand for benibana declined. Furthermore, with the outbreak of war, benibana cultivation was banned by the Field Control Ordinance. Benibana growers kept their seeds, but they were eaten by rats and lost.
これでは山形の紅花なくしてはダメだっていうことで、その生産者の方、農家の方が紅花をとにかく種を探し回っていろんな紅花栽培してたようなところを手探りで行って、それを種を 見つけて、そしたらそのいろりってありますよね。いろりのこう火棚ってあって真っ黒い袋のものがあったんですよ。で中開けたらもう本当にすすけた紅の種がで2升半だったかそのぐらいあったんですね。でそれを山形の佐藤八兵衛さんっていう方がもう祈るような気持ちでその種をまいて、で 3本芽が出た。2本こう育って、それからもう大切にこの種を取って、でそれからまた山形の紅花が山形の地で花を咲かせることになった。で今現在こうやって紅花が染められてるっていうことを、
Let me show you a video of how to do benibana dyeing, demonstrated by Mr. Katsuhiko Nitter.
これ紅餅を今これ水につけて2日前からつけた状態。黄色い色が出てくる。自然とね黄色の色が出てくる。
It is said that the red pigment in benibana is only 1%, and 99% is yellow. Benibana are washed many times to remove the yellow color.
赤座っていう植物、これを燃やすんですね。こういう灰ができる。
When boiling water is added to this ash, alkaline scum is produced. This scum is then added to benibana that has been washed off the yellow color, mixed well, and strained.
これが紅花の赤の色になるね。でこれを入れて染めていきます。でこれは紡ぎ糸です。真綿、白いああいう真綿から手で紡いだ糸、はい、で染めていきます。
最初はオレンジなんですね。
そうなんですね。アルカリ性で紅の色素が溶解している状態はこういうオレンジっぽい色なんです。
When he squeezes it, there's still no color in it at all. Then add rice vinegar.
少しずつ入れていくっていう、そういう一気にこれをダバーって入れると赤くなりますよ。でもムラになったりとか、糸の表面にしか赤の色が染まらなかったりっていうことになっています。はい、いい色を出すためにそういう職人っていうか。そういう人たちは、工夫してやっぱり試行錯誤していろんなことをやって、で、そういう染め方にたどり着いたっていうそれがこう伝えられてるわけですね。今現在そういうのは間違いだとかそういうよりもっといい方法があるっていうことはほとんどない。ほとんどそれですよ。だから本当にそういうことっていうのは昔の人が本当にこう極めてっていうことをの凄さっていうのが感じますよね。アルカリ性から米酢を入れてだんだん中性になって、こういうその段階が今ですね。あとその後に使うのがこの烏梅って言って。映画にも出てきた奈良県の月ヶ瀬村っていうところで作られている。
Ubai is simply put smoked plum. The liquid that comes out when these ubai are boiled in hot water is used for benibana dyeing. This was used as Chinese herbal medicine and is said to be healthy. I tasted it.
どんな味？
そうですね。なんかその酸っぱさのあるお茶のような口の中が結構清涼感というかさっぱりします。結構私は 結構ね美味しいって感じました。はい。
よかったです。
うまい。
これうまい。この酸性に、完全に酸性に。
カラカリカラ。
Put in a little bit at a time.
ずっと浸した方がずっとこう染まっていくのかなと思うんですけど、それぞれやっぱりムラができるんです、
やっぱりね、こう中に入れると、上のところも下のところもあったり、例えば空気が入ったりするところもあったりするとムラになる。
なるほど。
塩梅を見ながら。
味で塩梅が。
大体ね、アルカリ性のうちは苦くて、それがなくなってきて、で、ウバイの味がちょっと感じるようになると結構、弱酸性っていう感じですよね。まあ、それが分かってくるっていうのは、やっぱり10年以上経ってからかもしれないですね。
Nita Corporation was founded in 1884 by Mr. Tomejiro Nita, a samurai. Mr. Gentaro Nita, the current president and CEO, is the fifth generation. The company started out as a weaver, specializing in weaving hakama, traditional Japanese male dress. However, in 1963, an encounter with a certain person changed Nita Corporation drastically. That person is Mr. Takao Suzuki. At the time, he was the homeroom teacher at the junior high school of Mr. Kazuhiko Nita's sister. He was studying Benny Burner and asked Nita Corporation again and again to start Benny Burner dyeing. The second generation, however, was vehemently opposed to the idea. But the two third generation members were fascinated by Mr. Takao Suzuki's enthusiasm and the beautiful red of Benny Burner. Then, when everyone was asleep, the two studied Benny Burner dyeing using a basin. And now, in addition to the red created from Benny Burner, a variety of beautiful colors are created in Nita Corporation.
冬場とかは
冬はもうかなり冷たいんですよ。もう手はね、本当にかじかんで。冷たいけどもゆっくりゆっくりきれいに染まっていくっていうのと、温度をかけてある程度の時間でこう染め上げるっていうのではやっぱり色が違う。ウバイにつけて水洗いをして干して、でまた新たに紅を抽出してこう仕込んでね。
そういうふうな。
で今度その上に重ねていく。そうするとだんだん濃い色になって、でそこで下手すると色がくすんでしまう前に濃くなっていく中で。だそこが難しいね。だからまあ乾くともうちょっと薄くなりますからね。
今はどのくらいになりますかね。
だいたいこのぐらいがちょっと薄いぐらいかもしれない。まあ乾いてみないとわからないんですね。これが紅花で染めた色。だから本当にその日本にこういう紅花が入ってきて、こういう紅花の色、日本の色の文化がまた出てきた。で日本文学にもこういう紅花の色、こういう色を見て好きな人を思ったりとか、ね、そういうこう歌をこう読んだりっていうことで他の外国ではあんまりそういうことがないようなことがね、日本で当時の職人に近づきたいけどもかなわないっていうね、そういうことでもやっぱりそれを追い求めて昔のやり方でこう染めていくっていう、それでこういう色が出るんだよっていうそういうことを学んできた、ね。だからこういう長い時間染めたりするとそういうことも考えてね、こう染めたりしていくと本当に昔の色ってもっとそうだったのかなとかってね、だからそういう思いにもなったりしますよね。やっぱり、いい色に染めたいっていうことになるので、どうしてもそういうふうに じゃあもうちょっとこうすると良くなるかなっていうような、ね、染めている。
そして1週間後、あの後染めて乾かす過程を3回したそうです。艶のある美しい紅花の色が現れています。一度は途絶えた山形の紅花は、たくさんの人々の努力により、この地で再び花を咲かせています。そしてこの神秘的な赤は、今もなお多くの人々の心を魅了しているのです。ありがとうございます。When you visit Yamagata, be sure to visit some of their sites I've visited. And also, why not buy a Benibana dyed kimono, handkerchief, purse, and bookmark. This one, I have it as a souvenir. As I said when I introduced myself, I go to I'm now a high school student. Yeah, and I go to Yonezawa Kojokan High School near Uesugi Park. Kojokan, the history of my high school is also deeply related to the Uesugi clan. Kojokan was founded in 1697 as a school for children of samurai of the Uesugi clan. Counting from that year, the school has a history of more than 300 years. This number of years is the highest among Japanese public high school. Yes, and today, Ko-san, who is my high school senpai and graduated from it 4 years ago, will be our special guest. Ko-san, お願いします。
Azusa-san, thank you for kindly introducing me. Just a second, let me share my screen. Now. Okay. Well, hello everyone. As I introduced, I am Yu Chien-ko, an undergraduate student at Tokyo University of Foreign Studies. I am majoring in East Asian Studies and Korean language. I'm also the CEO of an NPO called Belong. Well, it is obvious that my name, Yu Chien-ko, is not a Japanese name. Actually, I was born and raised in China and moved to Japan when I was 8. Today, I would like to introduce my journey so far, what I like about Yamagata, and how I started my voluntary organization. I was born in Heilongjiang province, which is famous for coal mining, as shown on this picture. It was 2008 when I was sent to Yamagata for better education. Nile City is the place I moved in. It is known as a home of cherry sansamon, grapes, and hot springs. I moved to Yonezawa for my high school diploma. Actually, our high school, Kojokan, locates at the foot of a mountain. That is why I always had nature and friends around me like this. Well, although I'm a pure Chinese, I can proudly say that Yamagata is my second hometown. But I used to complain about being rural Yamagata. There were no trendy clothing stores, no Starbucks, and no Sephora nearby. It was not until when I moved to Tokyo for my bachelor's degree that I realized how privileged I was in Yamagata to be able to have good food there and see beautiful views there. My favorite in Yamagata is its abundant nature. Well, although Japan is famous for its cherry blossom, mountain is one of the best as well. On mountains, you cannot enjoy hiking, but gathering edible wild vegetables in Yamagata. This one is called warabi, which I have gathered with my aunt and uncle when I was little. The taste is really good. In summer, you can enjoy cherry picking and beautiful stars in the sky. The quality of air in Yamagata is the best in Japan, which enables you to see those beautiful stars. In autumn, You can enjoy having imoni with friends. And wine made from local fruits in Yamagata is also worth trying. In winter, you can go mountains to enjoy skiing and watching spectacular view from the top of the mountains. Hot springs is also one of my favorite. You can enjoy taking hot spring bath everywhere in Yamagata. Well, I enjoyed my 10 years life in Yamagata very much, but I always felt that I was somehow invisible in Japanese society where people are not aware of difficulties that we, third culture children, are facing. I used to hide my background from my friends to avoid troubles. But now I've made up my mind to make these invisible children visible and help them to find a place they belong. With a mission to provide third cultural kids with a home away from home and better relations. Belong was established by 5 members last summer. Belong was selected finalist at a business contest called Social Innovation Challenge 2021 Japan, co-led by UNDP and City Foundation. We succeeded in organizing a multicultural gathering event with third culture young adults at a high school in Tokyo, March 2022. Where I want to show some pictures of you, but unfortunately, well, those young adults cannot be shown on some. Those faces cannot be shown on some occasions, so I couldn't. Sorry about it. And one project we are eager to achieve is Dai Ni no Ie project. Belong aims to create and manage a platform to provide children with a home away home in which they will experience care and support of parents in their mother tongue in near future. Well, however, there are still so many things to learn as I am still an undergraduate student. And that is why I'm coming to Vancouver as an exchange student at UBC and also a young ambassador from Tobitate Young Ambassador Program. I'm coming to Vancouver this September. Well, actually, I have visited there twice before, and I fell in love with the city of Vancouver, where I felt being embraced as who I was. And now I'm eager to learn how a society that accepts and embraces immigrants and minorities were made, and how third culture kids are educated in Canada. Well, it seems to be the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening to me. These are my contacts. If you have any questions or something to chat with, please feel free to reach me. Thank you so much.
ありがとうございます、こうさん。She's helped me a lot in getting ready for today's tour. こうさんには今日のプレゼンに向けてたくさんお手伝いしていただきました。本当にありがとうございます。Yes, and next we interviewed our English teacher from the US, currently working at my school. Please take a look how it went. ケイさん、お願いします。
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jamie Yap, and I'm an assistant language teacher in Yonezawa, Yamagata, and I am originally from the US.
When did you come to Yamagata?
I arrived around July 2017, so it's been about 5 years.
What was your first impression on Yamagata when you came here?
I didn't really know what to expect. When I first traveled to Japan, I had gone to Tokyo and Osaka, Kyoto, like the big cities. So when I first arrived in Yamagata, I didn't really know what to think of the Japanese countryside, but it's a lot quieter than I'm used to. And I guess there are a lot of rice fields, but overall, it was kind of surprising, but in a good way.
What is the most memorable sport in Yamagata?
Oh, it's kind of hard to choose. I really enjoyed Ginzan Onsen. It's something that is, I guess, one of the most popular in Yamagata. It's a hot spring town, and it's very picturesque, especially in winter. But another thing that I really enjoyed was hiking the Dewa Sanzan, which are the 3 holy mountains of Yamagata. They each represent different things, but I really enjoyed the views that I could see from there. And it was just very refreshing to see some natural parts of Yamagata.
What is your favorite thing in Yamagata?
I think that one of my favorite things is to take the train, and because there's a lot of different scenes you can see. So in the winter, you can see all the snow in the fields. It's just completely white. But then, especially in the summer, like that's my absolute favorite. You can see the rice fields, and the plants are like they've gotten big enough where if the wind blows through it, it's just kind of calming and relaxing, and it's by far one of the best things that I really enjoy, I guess.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, of course. And I guess to you in the audience, I hope that if you have the chance, please visit Yamagata. It's a very unique experience, so I think you'd really enjoy it.
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。What did you think of Yamagata's charms from a viewpoint other than my own? Yamagata has many charms that cannot be fully described. I would be very happy if you could visit Yamagata and experience its charms for yourself. Finally, I would like to introduce you to the town where I was born and raised. Okay. Takahata. Takahata is the blue part of this map. Incidentally, it is the most populated town in Yamagata. The town is famous for growing Lafrance pears, and Delaware grapes. Takahata is also known for being the birthplace of our famous children's book author, Hirosuke Hamada. He graduated from high school, Kojokan that I go to. Takahata has a memorial hall where you can learn about his background and his works. When I was little, I would often visit there many times with my grandmother. I visited the place of memories and again, and the short video. Please watch it. Keiさん、お願いします。
日本のアンデルセンと称えられた山形県高畠町出身の童話作家浜田博介を紹介しています。浜田博介は日本の児童文学の先駆け的存在で、作家人生54年の間に童話や童謡など約1000編もの作品を世に送り出しました。代表作品として泣いた赤鬼、竜の目の涙、呼ぶ小鳥、ムクドリの夢などがあります。浜田博介記念館では作品原稿や遺品などの貴重な資料を展示し、代表作泣いた赤鬼のマルチスライドをはじめ、優れた朗読と映像を通して愛と善意の博介ワールドに親しむことができます。独特な形状の博介ホール、幼少期を過ごした生家、庭園の童話彫刻なども見どころです。
Hi everyone, it is raining and strong winds, but normally beautiful cherry blossoms welcome us. Let's go through the gate and go inside.
It's wet with rain, but this is the statue of Hirosuke Hamada. He left behind numerous works and is known in Japan as one of the 3 sacred treasures of the world of children's literature.
Taking pictures and videos are prohibited, but you can also see valuable materials such as these relics.
There is also a device that allows you to enjoy his work in English. There are also places where you can enjoy old-fashioned play. Let's try it. The second time seems to have been successful, but this is actually the sixth time. I'm painting Takahata's mascot characters named Takaki and Hataki, made with the motif of the characters of Crying Red Ogre. I'm finished! You can take the finished stone home or put it in the garden of this memorial hall. When I was little, I visited here many times, and when I was in junior high school, everyone in the class visited here to see cherry blossom in the spring. It's a very nostalgic place for memories. By the way, why were Hirosuke Hamada's books read so much? The answer lies in the characteristics of his works. Before he created his works, Japanese children's literature was based on stories in which good punishes evil and encouraged children to do good. However, his works overturned this conventional wisdom and portrayed a devotedly kind heart. As a result, his masterpiece, Crying Red Ogre, was included in an elementary school moral education textbook. I have loved this work since I was a child and learned a lot from it. Moreover, the name of Crying Red Ogre also appears in the fan book of the recently very popular anime, Demon Slayer. I urge everyone to check out his work. It will warm your heart.
ありがとうございます。Thanks for the nearly hour-long virtual tour of Yamagata. I'd like to take Q&A time here. 太郎さん、お願いします。
はい。Okay, thank you so much, あずさ。あずささん、ありがとうございます。皆さん、一回このタイミングであずささんに握手を。
ありがとうございます。
どのぐらい編集とか準備に時間がかかったか、もう想像するだけで大変だっただろうと思いますけれども。Very good job. Okay, so we're now at the Q&A session. So anyone who has questions, we already have some questions received in the chat box. But if you come up with any question, feel free to type in this chat box right now. In Japanese, in English, whichever is fine. We will read it and answer one by one. Okay? Anything is fine. Anything to Azusa, anything to Ko-san, who presented Yamagata from different perspective and explained about her nonprofit organization. Let's go back this chat history and find the first question. Okay, so first one is actually from Mas-san. This is about the cherry that Azusa was eating in the beginning. So the most expensive cherries are 10,000 yen. How much are the ones that you just ate? ということで、1万円高いチェリーがあるというプレゼンテーションの中にありましたけれども、さっき食べたチェリーは一体いくらだったんですか？あずささんということで。どうですか？
はい、 like this amount that it like 1,800 yen. This amount, yeah.
1,800 yen for that whole package,
Yeah.
or for the whole package?
Whole package. Yeah.
So the one that is 10,000 yen, その1万円のやつは、how many pieces? Is it just one piece or like a package of certain numbers?
Yeah, maybe package and about this size box and very displayed, very beautiful.
Have you tried those ones before?
No, no, I've never tried it. Yeah.
I hope you can try that someday.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Mas, for the question. Let's see what kind of question we also have. Keiko-san, Keiko Rano-san is saying, never been to Yamagata, hope to visit and join Imoni party. So Imoni was quite, it was surprising to see that big Imoni thing with a shovel car. That was quite a little shocking at the same time, but very interesting. So have you been to that scale event as well? そのイベントにも行ったことあります?
Actually, no. Sorry.
That's happening every year? 毎年それはあるんですか?
Before coronavirus. Yeah, every September. But these 3 years, the event is not held due to, yeah, of course, coronavirus. But yeah, I wanna go there this year. So I hope it will be held.
Yeah, that'll be really nice. Okay, and on the Imoni, Yoko-san is also asking another question. I heard Tohoku area has 2 types of Imoni, but I'm not sure the difference. I'd like you to talk about it if it's possible. ということで、2種類のImoniが東北にはあると聞いたんですが、どういう種類があるんですかということなんですけれども、朝さん、ちょっと何種類かの説明もちょっとしてましたよね。
はい。主に、まあ、北方、northern part is pork and miso, and southern part, like me, I live in, is beef and soy sauce.
So miso base and soy sauce base.
Yeah.
I'm actually also from Tohoku. I'm from Miyagi Prefecture, and we also eat imoni a lot. And I think I remember, if I remember correctly, I think our imoni is more miso based. So maybe we eat something similar in that area.
Yeah.
I don't know what makes the difference, you know, depending on which area, what kind of flavor, but yeah, so it looks like there's a shoyu based and miso based version. Okay. Ko-san, have you tried imoni before?
Yeah, sure. I had imoni part every year with my classmates.
So it's a popular dish.
It is. It is. Actually, I had imoni in Tokyo last
You had
month.
imoni in Tokyo as well?
Yeah, which was really expensive in Tokyo.
I see. So do you eat imoni at at a restaurant, or was it at a special event?
Yes,
Barbecue
at a restaurant near Tokyo Station. And I found that soy sauce based imoni tastes like sukiyaki. If you have tried before, it's really good.
Interesting. Okay, so if anyone has chance to go to Yamagata, don't miss imoni. It's a must-have. Okay, let's go see. Okay, so Mas-san asked another question on another food. This is the ice cream. So Azusa, I think you mentioned there was a jellyfish ice cream.
Yeah.
So Mas is asking, what kind of taste is it like? Is it like konjaku?
Actually, the jellyfish doesn't so taste. Like, it has not extinct taste. So, but we can enjoy the texture like more chewy こんにゃく。噛み応えのあるこんにゃくみたいな。結構味はないんですけど、その食感がとても独特で美味しいです。
それは are they actually using the jellyfish in the ice cream?
Real jellyfish.
Real jellyfish. Wow. Yeah. That's very special. Okay. Let's go to another question. If you have any question, we still welcome new questions, just so you know. Okay, so Connie is saying, participant Lorraine and I have visited the museum and park. It was so wonderful to be able to travel to see it, as our maiden name is Uesugi. We're supposed descendants of Uesugi Kenshin. Okay, so this is a very surprising and special comment. So, 旧姓が上杉だそうで、ということは、上杉謙信の末裔に当たる、ということなんですよね。参加者のコニーと、ラレイン。これはすごいことですよね。すごい偶然がこの
すごいですね。
この中で起こるという。That's very surprising. Surprising thing. Okay, I love La France というコメントも入ってますね。Okay, so Miki-san is asking this question. Ko-san, when will you come to Vancouver? So this is a question to Ko-san. When will you come to Vancouver and what do you want to achieve when you're here? What do you expect to learn from Canadian culturalism? じゃあ、Ko-san、なんかこれにお返事をお願いします。
Well, thank you for kindly asking. Well, I'm coming to Vancouver this coming September. I will stay there for about 7 months. The first 4 months I will be studying at UBC. I'm going to take several courses on how immigrants in Canada are accepted. And yeah, so, like some courses like that. And after that, I will have 3 months blank, and I'm volunteered to join some activities, such as, well, I found several non-profit organization, which is aiming to sorry, there's distractions around me, so I just cannot. Well, I'm going to join some activities in non-profit organization in Vancouver, which aims to achieve multiculturalism in Vancouver. If there's any opportunity to be volunteered, I would love to. And one volunteer I would going to do is a teaching assistant at a public secondary school.
Very interesting. Thank you so much, Ko-san. There are a lot of people in Vancouver participating in this event right now. If there's anyone who's interested in Ko-san's, activity, her background, and she's willing to do any volunteers, or if anyone wants to connect with her, please contact her. I guess if you don't know her contact, you can always contact this organization's info email. We are more than happy to connect you with Ko-san. Okay, thank you, Ko-san. Okay, and this is the final question from Miki to Azusa. So Azusa, do you have any plan to do study abroad in Canada in person this time. Your English is very good, and how did you learn it to be so fluent in Japan? ということで、ちょっと日本語しかわからない人のために言うと、あずささんもカナダに来て何か留学するような予定はありますか？もともとこのイベントにつながったきっかけもちょっとした留学なんですが、オンラインでの留学だったので、実際には来れてなかったので、実際に来る予定がありますかというご質問。そしてもう一つが、どうしてそんなに英語ができるんですか？日本にずっといるのにということです。あずささん、どうでしょう？
ありがとうございます。Yeah, of course, I want to go to Canada and study. Yeah, actually, I'm planning to enter the Japanese university. And if I enter it, I wanna go. I would like to study to Canada. Go to Canada. About long term. So yeah, definitely I will go there. And my English is yeah, thank you so much. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, actually thanks to my parents, I've learned English since I was like about 4 years. So yeah, and I have gone to cram school, and so yeah, thanks to that. And after entering high school, I have a lot of friends who can good at speaking English, and so yeah, I thought I have to do that. I have to study it more and more. So yeah, I think my environment is really good. So yeah, from now on, I will keep to study English. And yeah, and if I go to Canada, Vancouver, I wanna try conversation with a lot of native speaker. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Azusa. Good luck with your study, and we look forward to seeing you in person in Vancouver.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a final question from Thomas. Can you teach us some 山形弁ということで、最後に、せっかく山形のイベントですので、ぜひ山形弁を一つみんな覚えて、帰れたらなと思うので、じゃあこうさんでもあずささんでも何か山形弁、教えてもらえますでしょうか？
はい。じゃあ私から一つとこうさんから一つとかにしますか？
そうですね。そうしましょう。
はい。じゃあ、私は結構もう自分で言うのはあれなんですけど、結構もうなんでしょう、若者っていうか世代に入るので、あまりご高齢の方よりはそこまで使わないんですけど、every student use one very famous word. Dana, like when I want to agree with someone, dana, we use it. So if you agree with anyone's idea or something, you should use dana. Please try it.
Thank you for teaching. Okay, Ko-san.
One word I came up with is tabe. I know that Canadian people often use one slang, right? Yeah, I learned it. I learned it from a Canadian friend. So tabe is correspond with e. So if you want to say something like 今日天気いいね、tabe, いいっていい。Be or dabe, yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, that's it.
Very interesting. It looks like Yamagata use a lot of da Nda and dabe. Okay, well, thank you so much for the useful Yamagata Ben. Okay, everybody give Ko-san and Azusa another hand. Thank you. Okay, じゃあ、質問コーナーは、ここで、終わりになります。で、プレゼンテーション自体も、そろそろおしまい、ですので、最後にあずささんに、終わりの、挨拶をしていただきたいと思います。今日プレゼンテーションでみんなもう山形に興味持って、行きたいと思えるようになったと思いますので、ありがとうございました。We'll get a final closing remark from Azusa and also followed by Sami, chairman of the Japan-Canada Chamber of Commerce, also part of the organizing team of this Okunijiman event. Sami, if you can also give a word at the very end. はい、じゃあAzusaさん、一言、終わりの挨拶をお願いします。
ありがとうございます。If you have more questions, please contact me through any of the social networking sites. I will get back to you. Of course, I will accept more than just questions. I hope to interact with many people after today's wonderful meeting. Thank you all very much for your time today. 本日はありがとうございました。お少しな。Finally, I made a short video summarizing my trip to Yamagata. I would like to say goodbye to everyone with it. ありがとうございました。Kさん、お願いします。
What an awesome presentation. Hi, everyone. My name is Sami Takahashi, President of the Japan-Canada Chamber of Commerce. Japan-Canada Chamber of Commerce is the co-sponsor of today's event. 皆様、私は、日本カナダ商工会議所の会長を務めております。サミ高橋と申します。本日のお国自慢 I love my hometown プレゼンテーションは、これまでと違って、若いお二人ですね、中川あずささん高校生、それから、ゆうちぇんこうさん、大学生の皆さん、期末試験とかいろいろお忙しかったと思うんですが、本当に感動的な、プレゼンテーションをしていただきました。It was an amazing presentation done by Azusa Nakagawa and Yu Chen Ko. I was truly impressed. I want to thank both Azusa and Yu Chen for their great effort organizing today's Okunijiman presentation. 本日のプレゼンテーションを、計画、実行していただきました中川あずささん、こうゆうちぇんさんに厚くお礼を申し上げます。We've done 12 Okunijiman I love my hometown presentation so far. これまでに12都道府県の、お国自慢プレゼンテーションを、私たちが企画してやってまいりました。残りの都道府県のプレゼンテーションですね。今後、また毎月もしくは2ヶ月に一遍、ご覧いただけると思うのですが、楽しみにしております。I look forward to many more future presentation of some of the other some other prefectures which have not been introduced yet. Thank you all for watching today's presentation. I hope to see you at the next presentation. 皆様本日はご参加いただきましてありがとうございました。次のお国自慢イベントでまたお会いしましょう。それでは、さようなら。Goodbye everyone. Thank you very much.